Good morning, children. Welcome back. Today we are going to learn Chapter 3 in Grammar Subject Verb Agreement. Subject verb agreement means that the subject and the verb in a sentence must agree in number. Let's study the rules of subject verb agreement. So, children, here we are discussing exercises also along with examples. So, please pay attention. So, let's see the first rule. A singular subject takes a singular verb and a plural subject takes a plural verb. For example, a dog barks. Here the subject is a dog, so it takes a singular verb, that is S form. Look at the sentences given in exercise. My brother talks too much. That man in the green shirt is my father. That gentleman looks like my grandfather. That lady in the fur coat lives near the school. The weather appears to be pleasant. The boy dances to music every day. So here the subjects are singular, so it takes singular verb. Next is a plural subject takes a plural verb. For example, dogs bark. So let's see which are the plural sentences in the exercise. Here are two apples. Here the subject is two apples. The athletes run well. The players practice for 5 hours every day. The boys walk around the garden. Now let's see the second rule. When the subject of a sentence is composed of two or more nouns or pronouns, we use a plural verb. For example, Pratima and Mahima are at the mall. The principal and the teachers are in the staff room. And look at these sentences in the exercise. The chef and his teammates cook dinner for many people. Salim and Toshi want to go for bungee jumping. So here the subjects are combined by two or more nouns. Then third rule is that when two or more singular nouns or pronouns are joined by or, we use a singular verb. For example, the man or his son is at home. The guide or the tourist goes first. Here the subjects are joined by or, so we use singular verb. The next rule is that when two or more nouns or pronouns are joined by or, the verb will agree with the subject closer to the verb. For example, the man or his sons are at home. The tourist or the guide goes first. Here you have to check the subject closer to the verb. So in the first sentence, the subject is his sons. So it's a plural subject. And in the second sentence, subject is the guide, that is singular. So we use singular verb. Then fifth rule, if a phrase comes between the subject and the verb agrees with the subject and not with the noun in the phrase. For example, the captain as well as his teammates plays well. Sohail and not his friends is to blame. Here the subjects are singular, that is the captain and Sohail, so it takes singular verb. Look at the sentences in the exercise. The captain as well as his crew members takes good care of the guest. Angur and not his brothers is learning karate. So these words and phrases are not part of the subject, so ignore them and use a singular verb when the subject is singular. Then the sixth rule, words like each, either, neither, everyone, everybody, someone, somebody, anyone, and anybody take a singular verb. For example, everybody likes Kishore. Either is correct. Somebody is knocking at the door. Everyone is here. Here the underlined words are singular subject, so we take singular verb. Look at the sentences in the exercise. Each of the students is responsible for the books they borrow from the library. Somebody has left his wallet in the washroom. Neither of the two pens is working. Each of these charts is tasty. Next rule, in sentences beginning with there is or there are, the subject follows the verb. So the subject agrees with the verb. For example, there are many boats in the river. There is a boat in the river. Then the eighth rule, collective nouns such as family, team, group, committee, if taken as a unit, are considered singular and take a singular verb. For example, the team practices every day. My family is in Paris. If the collective noun refers to the group as unit, then it takes a singular verb. But if collective nouns are taken to mean a number of individuals, they take a plural verb. For example, the team have got their t-shirts. My family have different views on this issue. Here, collective noun refers to the individuals in the group, then the verb should be plural. Let's see the sentence in the exercise. The crew is preparing to land. Here we can take either as a singular or plural. Look at this sentence. I ride a cycle. Here the subject is I. I is singular. It does not follow the subject verb agreement for a singular subject. However, the pronouns I and you are singular, but singular verbs do not follow after them. And remember, children, these agreement rules do not apply to verbs used in the simple past tense without any helping verbs. In today's class, you have learned that the basic principle behind subject verb agreement is that a singular subject needs a singular verb and a plural subject needs a plural verb. All of you read and learn these rules of subject verb agreement and do your exercises carefully. Thank you. Have a nice day.